Welcome to Puerto Plata, one of the most famous cities in the Dominican Republic, named after Christopher Columbus, who called it the Silver Port. Our journey begins at the Malecon, a picturesque seaside promenade. It's the perfect spot for a stroll with the sound of the waves and the view of the ocean. We also take a quick stop by the Luperon Park, where you'll find the San Felipe Fortress. There's also a monument to General Giorgio Luperon, one of the Dominican Republic's national heroes. He played a key role in the fight for the country's independence and is a symbol of courage and determination. The park, named in his honor, exudes calm and history, reminding us of the legacy of this exceptional leader. The next stop is the Paseo de Dona Blanca, the famous pink street. Its intense color leaves an impression on visitors. This street was created in honor of Dona Blanca, a notable figure in Puerto Plata's history, known for being an enterprising woman who supported Puerto Plata with her husband Isidoro Rainieri, and together they opened a hotel, contributing to the region's tourism development. It's a great spot for photos, full of local stories that remind us of Puerto Plata's past. Now we head toward the Umbrella Street. The colorful umbrellas hanging above the street create an unique atmosphere. They were installed as an artistic feature designed to attract tourists and enliven the area. At the end of the street, you'll find a small coffee house called Rincon del Café. It's a perfect place to take a break with a cup of freshly ground coffee from local plantations. We can't miss the Independence Park. This charming green space with benches is where you can feel the spirit of the Dominican Republic. It features many monuments commemorating the country's history. If you have the time, it's worth stopping for a moment of reflection. It's time for a little adventure. We hop into a truck converted into a bus that will take us to the top of Isabella Mountain. The journey itself is an attraction. The views along the way are breathtaking, and the wind in our hair adds a sense of freedom to the entire trip. At the top, we are greeted by the majestic statue of Christ, reminiscent of the one in Rio de Janeiro. The mountain is named after Queen Isabella, who played an important role in financing Christopher Columbus's expedition. Nearby is a botanical garden, established to protect and showcase the local flora and fauna. As you walk along the garden paths, you can admire exotic plants, birds, and panoramic views of Puerto Plata and the ocean. This place offers not only magnificent landscapes, but also a moment of tranquility in nature and inspiring journey into the past of Dominican Republic. We return by truck, once again enjoying the picturesque landscapes. Puerto Plata looks even more enchanting from this perspective. The next stop on our journey is a visit to the Macorix Rum House. Dominican rum is famous worldwide for its exceptional quality, thanks to the perfect climate and rich production tradition. Macorix is the one of the most valued brands, alongside giants like Brugal and Barcello. Here, we learn how the distillation and aging process in oak barrels adds depth of flavor and characteristic smoothness to the drink. The tasting is a true feast for the senses, from delicate vanilla and caramel notes to more savory oak aromas. At the end, you can purchase bottles of rum and other local specialties in the shop. Perfect souvenirs from your trip. Our final attraction is a tour of the Del Oro chocolate factory. Here, you can taste freshly made chocolate, a paradise for the taste buds. The chocolate making process is fascinating. From cocoa beans to the final product. During the tour, we learn that it all starts with carefully selected cocoa beans, which are dried, roasted, and ground to create a rich cocoa mass. Then, sugar, milk, and other ingredients are added to create different types of chocolate, from dark to milk and white. The factory also showcases traditional chocolate making methods, a tribute to local customs and passion for this craft. To wrap up, we return by bus along the Puerto Plata coastline. On the way, we pass the well-known fire station building, whose architectural style reminds us of the colonial past of the city. Puerto Plata is a place that will surely stay in your memory for a long time. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Don't forget to subscribe the channel, and I'll see you in the next episode.